Queen Rania of Jordan visits the Mar Mansour Charitable Society in Amman. Princess Katharina Amalia, Princess of Aranya, celebrates her 22nd birthday. The royal family of Norway hosts a special dinner in Oslo. And royals from across Europe mark the start of the holiday season. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend so far. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Sunday, December 7th, 2025. This morning, the Palais Français de Monaco released the official Christmas card portrait of their Serene Highnesses, Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene of Monaco, accompanied by their children, His Serene Highness, Hereditary Prince Jacques of Monaco, and Her Serene Highness, Princess Gabriella of Monaco, and their sweet little dog, Harley. The beautiful Christmas portrait, photographed in the private family room at the Palais Français, was taken by German-born and Monaco-based photographer Miss Vanessa von Zitzowitz. On Wednesday, December 10th, Hereditary Prince Jacques and Princess Gabriella will celebrate their 11th birthdays. On Friday, in Port Hercule, the Sovereign Prince family, accompanied by Miss Melanie Antoinette de Massy, attended the opening of the 2025 Village de Noël along Quai Albert I. Held under the theme In Teddy Bear Land, this year's Village de Noël features over 20 food vendors and 24 arts and crafts chalets. There are also fun attractions, including a Ferris wheel, an open-air ice rink, a toboggan slide, Santa sleighs, and a Christmas carousel. There are also fun and creative workshops for the little ones, including Christmas cookie decorating. The Village de Noël also includes daily parades, nightly concerts, and shows throughout the holiday season. The 2025 Village de Noël will close on January 4th, 2026. Earlier in the day, in Larvodo, the Sovereign Prince couple attended the 75th anniversary celebrations of the Association of Monaco's Senior Citizens, held at the Meridian Beach Plaza. The association was established on May 8, 1950, by a group of retirees from the Société de Bains de Mer de Monaco. Membership is only for retirees who are native Monégasques. Its purpose is to support the well-being of elderly Monégasques by organizing regular gatherings, meals, outings, and cultural activities that help maintain community and solidarity among seniors. Today, the Sovereign Prince is honorary president. Meanwhile, in London, Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales, hosted the annual Together at Christmas Carol service at Westminster Abbey. Accompanying the princess were His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, His Royal Highness, Prince George of Wales, Her Royal Highness, Princess Charlotte of Wales, and His Royal Highness, Prince Louis of Wales. Held under the theme Love in All Its Forms, this year's service celebrated, quote, love and connection within families, between friends, across communities, and even through compassion towards strangers, end quote. According to the Royal Foundation, the service is, quote, meant to honor and thank people across the United Kingdom who have acted with love and kindness in their communities, volunteers, community heroes, and people who help others in different ways, end quote. In London, Buckingham Palace released the 2025 Christmas card featuring Their Majesties King Charles III and Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom. The image was photographed by Mr. Chris Jackson this past April during their state visit to the Italian Republic. In Washington, D.C., Their Royal Highnesses, Prince Joachim and Princess Marie of Denmark, attended a joint Christmas reception. The reception was organized by the Danish Embassy, the representation of the Faroe Islands to the United States, and the Greenland representation in Washington, D.C. This year, over 800 guests, including members of Congress, the United States government, business, culture, and civil society attended the reception. Guests enjoyed mulled wine, Greenlandic coffee, and the Nordic tradition of dancing and singing around the Christmas tree. On Friday evening in Copenhagen, Her Majesty, Queen Mary of Denmark, hosted her annual Christmas party for partners of the Mary Foundation at Frederick VIII's Palace at Amalienborg. On Friday morning, the Queen attended the launch of the 2025 Community Survey at the Store Vega. Established in 2017, the Community Survey, conducted by the Mary Foundation, the Trug Foundation, and researchers from VIVE, is a nationwide study designed to uncover how people in Denmark experience social inclusion and exclusion. For the 2025 edition, the research team carried out an in-depth, qualitative interviews with 69 people, ranging in age from their late 20s to their mid-70s, all of whom had taken part in earlier surveys and had experienced changes in their lives since then. This year's edition, entitled Paths into and Out of Social Exclusion, examines how and why people move into vulnerable situations, the turning points that shape those experiences, and what helps individuals reconnect with community. On Wednesday evening, the Queen attended a Christmas gathering at the National Hospital in Copenhagen. The Christmas gathering was held for young people undergoing cancer treatment. According to the Royal Court of Denmark, during the gathering, the Queen and guests enjoyed a, warm and cozy Christmas atmosphere with mulled wine and good conversations, . This morning, His Majesty, King Harald V of Norway, attended the consecration of the new bishop of the Diocese of Nord-Hålogaland at the Tromsø Cathedral. On Thursday, in Oslo, Their Majesties, King Harald V and Queen Sonja of Norway, and His Royal Highness, Crown Prince Haakon of Norway, hosted a dinner for bishops at the Royal Palace. According to the Royal Court of Norway, before the meal, the bishops, per tradition, sing "Everyone Turns Their Eyes to You." On Saturday, in Stockholm, Her Royal Highness, Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden, inaugurated a light art work at the Royal Palace. According to a press release, the artwork by Les Ateliers BK reflects the, need for dialogue to create peace and is voiced with quotes for a number of peace laureates, . The light art work is a part of Noble Week Lights. On Saturday, Her Royal Highness, Princess Sophia of Sweden, Duchess of Värmland, celebrated her 41st birthday. On the occasion of her special day, the Royal Court of Sweden released a new image of the princess, photographed by Miss Sarah Freiberg. In Den Haag, Her Royal Highness, Princess Katharina Amalia, Princess of Oranje, is celebrating her 22nd birthday. Born Katharina Amalia, Beatrix Carmen Victoria, Princess of the Netherlands, Princess of Oranje-Nassau, on December 7th, 2003, she is the eldest child of their Majesties, King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands. In July, the princess graduated from the University of Amsterdam, where she received her BA in politics, psychology, law, and economics. The subject of her graduation thesis was on AI deepfakes in relation to European law. After her graduation, RVD confirmed that the princess will pursue her BA in Dutch law at the University of Amsterdam. In addition, the princess is participating in the Defensive College training program for the next 2 academic years. Wishing the princess a very happy birthday. On Thursday, in Luxembourg City, their Royal Highnesses, Grand Duke Guillaume and Grand Duchess Stephanie of Luxembourg, presided over the presentation of the 2025 Volunteer Merit Award ceremony. On Friday, His Royal Highness, Grand Duke Guillaume of Luxembourg, held a meeting with the President of the European Parliament, Ms. Roberta Metsola, and her delegation at the Palais Grand-Ducal. According to the Maison du Grand-Duc, the President and her delegation were visiting Luxembourg for an, quote, internal working session held at one of the 3 official seats of the European Parliament. End quote. On Thursday, Her Majesty, Queen Mathilde of the Belgians, visited the Emergency Victim Assistance Unit of the Brussels Capital Ixelles Police District. According to the Royal Court of Belgium, the EVA was established in 2020 and is a specialized police unit that supports victims of SA and DV. On Wednesday, Her Majesty, Queen Rania of Jordan, visited the Mar Mansour Charitable Society in Amman. Established in 1957, the Mar Mansour Charitable Society aims to serve and support disadvantaged families and children. In 1974, it became a care home for children and young people aged 3 to 18, providing a loving and stable home environment to more than 600 children to date. According to the Office of Her Majesty the Queen, during the visit, the Queen joined the children for holiday-themed activities organized by the Children's Museum, Jordan. The Queen, quote, observed and commended their work as they designed Christmas tree ornaments, made snow globes, weaved Christmas wreaths, and decorated gingerbread houses. Her Majesty then gathered with the nuns for a conversation around the Christmas tree, as Santa Claus distributed gifts to the children. End quote. On Thursday, in Bandar Seri Begawan, His Majesty, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah Brunei, held an audience with the commander of the Indonesian National Army Special Forces at the Palace of Nurul Iman. On Friday, His Imperial and Royal Highness, Prince Georg Friedrich of Prussia, and His Royal Highness, Prince Christian Ludwig of Prussia, held a meeting with Minister-President Dr. Rainer Haseloff at the State Chancellery of Saxony-Anhalt. According to a statement from the House of Hohenzollern, during the meeting, the discussions focused on, quote, current developments in the state, the long-standing historical ties between the region and the House of Hohenzollern, and shared interests in the fields of culture and remembrance. End quote. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow on Monday, December 8th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, enjoy your Sunday afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and God bless.